YouTube, what's good? What's going on, guys? What is up, my Smell Good family? How are you guys out there? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully everything is positive and going great for you guys, and not just for you, but your loved ones as well. And I know why you're back. I know why you came back to the channel. You here to listen to me talk about that Smell Good, man. Absolutely. I know you're here to listen to me talk about that smell good. All right, so I'm here at my subscribers' request. Okay, a few of my subscribers have emailed me, they've DM'd me, and a couple of them even mentioned in the comments, "Hey D man, can we get some CHEAPIE spring fragrances, man, that we can get for that $25 and below?" And I said, yeah. Of course. Okay, so I love a little rack store CHEAPIE gem, a rack store CHEAPIE still. I ain't gonna lie, I guess throughout the week, I probably hit Ross, Marshalls, or Burlington. You know, I probably hit 2 or 3 of those throughout the week just to see if I can catch something, all right? So today I have 7, that's right, not 5, but 7 spring CHEAPIEs that you can find in your rack stores. And even if you can't find them in your rack stores, you can find them online for right around the same price, okay? So before we get into it, my Smell Good family, yeah, it's a Smell Good family. How can you be a part of it? You're wondering? Easy. All you gotta do is hit subscribe, like the video, hit the thumbs up, and meet me down in the comments and let's talk about fragrances. That's all you gotta do. We are knocking on the door. Knocking on the door for 800 subscribers. As always, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all the love and the support. Really means a lot to me, man. We're coming up, not even really, I think we're probably 9 to 10 months in on this channel, so we will be coming up on a year, man, and it's just so dope, man, you know, how this thing has happened, the journey. I really appreciate it. All right, man, so let's jump into it. We got 7 fragrances today, so let's start off with a banger. All right, from the house of Mont Blanc, we have Starwalker. All right, Starwalker, look at the den in that. All right, so I acquired Starwalker probably about a year ago, and of course you get it, you know, you hear about it listening to all the fragrance reviewers. But this one right here is really nice for the spring. Really dope for the spring. You can wear it in the summer as well. It just depends on where you live, and where I live, you can do both. So you got this interesting bamboo note. All right, that to me is the featured note in here that makes this thing a little bit unique. All right, this is something where you can overspray. You can do multiple things with this. Wear it to the gym, wear it out and about. If you're going to something during the day, you can do that. You can wear it to the office. You can pull this off. This is a very pleasant, very refreshing scent. And like I said, it has a bit of uniqueness to it because of the bamboo note. Really love this stuff. I got a couple of backup bottles of it as well. The size that I have a 50 ml. That's all you can really find in the rack stores. I think it gets up to that. I don't know how big of a bottle. I really don't. 75 ml or 125. It was one of those that I've seen. But this is a good one to have. From the house of Mont Blanc. Again, we have Starwalker. Love that juice, all right? Next up, we got a CHEAPIE, man, that you can literally bathe in this thing. You can put it in your hair, you can put it in your beard, you can do whatever. I mean, it is a light fragrance from the house of Calvin Klein. CK1 Summer Series. We have CK1 Summer 2019. 2019. This stuff, man, I love it. It smells so good, man. So it's very light. You could throw 40 sprays, 50 sprays, you ain't gonna offend nobody. It has a tea note in here that is featured, but it's very warm weather driven. All right, it's for the spring days. It's for even summer days as well. But during the spring, this thing is going to shine with that tea note. You do get this slight powderiness to it, even though there's nothing, you know, listed in the notes as powdery, but that's what I get. But the tea note is prominent here, and it is featured in here. This is a great one that you can get for $19.99, just like Starwalker. You can get it for $19.99 in your rack stores. I got this one out of a Burlington, all right, but this is a great one just to pick up, spray and go, gym, home, chilling, you know, out and about, whatever. It's an inoffensive fragrance, but it really smells good, and for 20 bucks, not a bad get. From the house of Calvin Klein, all right, CK1 Summer Series. We got CK Summer 2001. All right, next up from the house of Lacoste. All right, got a steal on this one at my local Ross about a year ago. We have Lacoste from the L1212 series. We got Lacoste AO Fresh. All right, AO Fresh. All right, like that bottle is dope. So of course you know about Lacoste in the 1212 series. It's so many different flankers, that you can get. But this one right here, I really enjoy it. So you got this lemon takeover in here. You got a lot of lemon. You have some mineral notes in here as well. Kind of give a little woods in here. It kind of slightly gives off a Creed's Menaceur Imperial vibe. Doesn't smell like it, but it gives off the vibe to me. Excellent for the summer, multi-purpose. You can do a lot with this fragrance. It's cheap, it's inoffensive. I got a 100 ml bottle out of the Ross here for 20 bucks. Now I do see a lot of 50 mls of this out there for around the same price, but I got mine from my local Ross for around that $20 mark here. And I'm glad that I have it. Haven't worn it in a while, but it's starting to heat up here in Florida. We're kind of back and forth, but this will be a great one for sure to wear this spring. So from the house of Lacoste, you have AO Fresh. AO Fresh. Nice fragrance. All right, next up, probably got the first ballot classic Hall of Famer fragrance right here that everybody has, and frankly everybody should have, from the house of Nautica. All right, you got Nautical Voyage. All right, classic, man. You could get a bottle of this for 12 bucks, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, just depends on where you are. Aquatic, green apple up top of that fruitiness. Aquatic and green apple, that's pretty much what I get, and it is a performer. All right, when the heat gets a hold of this thing, it beefs it up. It gives off a decent amount of projection and sillage. This stuff is a classic. Nowadays, more so, I wear this to the gym. This is one of my favorite gym fragrances. But obviously, if I'm running errands and I'm just trying to grab something real quick, throw on just to refresh myself, this would be a contender. Like I said, $12, $15, 20 bucks. Just depends on where you at. This is a good get. If you see it, get it, guys. All of these that I talk about, if you see them, get them. All right, they're inoffensive. They're really, really, really good fragrances, and you can't beat it. You just really can't beat what you can get from paying 12 to 15 bucks for a fragrance. One more time, from the house of Nautica. All right, you have Nautical Voyage. Nautical Voyage. All right, 3 more left on the list. Let's get to one where you either love it or you hate it. From the house of Sean John. This is an OG bottle. All right, I got this the first weekend it came out, probably back in 2014 or 15. I can't really remember. My sister Jocelyn got this for me for my birthday. Shout out to Jocelyn. 3 a.m. from the house of Sean John. This is an original OG bottle. All right, so I really don't know what today's formulations smell like, but you get this spicy, airy, aromatic, fig type of vibe with this thing. Either you love it or you hate it. All right, and I love it. For me, I normally wear this fresh out of the shower, but I definitely throw this on to run to the barbershop during the spring and in the summer, running some errands. If I'm going somewhere real quick to double back to the house, UPS or something like that, I'll definitely throw this on. Not saying I won't throw it on in any other situation, because I would, but I've had this bottle for a long time. I got a backup 100 ml waiting when this is all and done with, but this is something that you can get in your local rack stores right now. 20 bucks, 100 ml. I think 15 bucks for 50 ml. If you see it, guys, try it out. Like I said, I see some people hate it, and I see some people love it. I love it. All right, from the house of Sean John, 3 a.m. Love this fragrance. It's a good one, guys. All right, 2 more left on the list, and these 2, I recently picked these up, and I'm excited to have them. These are multi-purpose spring fragrances for sure. First up, from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. We have Salvatore Ferragamo's Aqua Essenziale. Not to be mistaken with Aqua Essenziale Blue. All right, this is Aqua Essenziale. And this stuff is really good. It doesn't get talked about in the fragrance community. Aqua Essenziale Blue gets all of the love, and rightfully so. That is a Hall of Fame cheapie to me. But this one right here is amazing, man. You definitely get a nice citrus take on this, a very aquatic type of vibe mixed with some light florals in here. This stuff is pressure, man. Yeah, this stuff is pressure. I enjoy it. This is another multi-purpose fragrance. Gym, running errands, going out. Even if I'm going on a day date, let's say me and my wife are going to get some lunch or going to get, you know, make a couple runs to, I don't know, you know where you go when you're married. Hey, let's run the, what's that store called? At Home, or let's run to Michael's or something like that. Yeah, this is a Michael's fragrance that I'll throw on. This is multi-purpose and it's really, really good. If you see it, grab it. I caught this from my local Nordstrom's rack. $24.99. As a matter of fact, this one and the next one are the two most expensive on this list. All the other 5 I just named were $20. This was $24.99. I think on discounters it's around the $30 mark, but if you look in your Nordstrom rack, if you have one, you could catch this one for $24.99. Love this stuff. I got two 50 ml backup bottles on deck. That's right, that's how much I love it. One more time, from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. You have Aqua Essenziale, all right, the first installment, all right. And last but not least, a fragrance that I am spending a lot of time with since I've gotten it. I've worn it to the gym, I've worn it to the barbershop, I've worn it to run errands. I love how this stuff smells. From the house of Hugo Boss, we have Hugo Boss Selection. This stuff is good. Man, it's good. You get this vibe of Mont Blanc's Individual, and that almost made the list, all right? That almost made it, and I'm sure we'll see it somewhere during my spring conversations with fragrances this year. But I went with this one because it's currently in my rotation, and it has this anise note in there, like this spicy, sweet, spicy type of note that you get with anise, accompanied by, you know, some musk, a little bit of citrus intake, some florals as well. But this is a good concoction. I never really hear about this, and I told this story in a previous video. I was watching Chaos Fragrances. He put out a video, and this was on it. And that same day I went to my local Ross, this was in there, and Chaos loved it and he spoke highly of it. So I say, why not take a chance? I looked up the notes while I was in the store. I'm that guy. I don't wait to smell it when I get home. I ain't trying to buy nothing stank. That's just real. So looked it up, looked intrigued by it, and came home and smelled it, and I was blown away. So you get some solid projections, some solid performance with this thing. Just like all of these are, for the majority, 5-hour performers, decent sillage, but they're gonna wither away unless you're part of the re-up gang. Other than that, you know, they're not gonna last long, but hey, you know your situation, like I always say. But from the house of Hugo Boss, this is a good one, man. Selection, very good fragrance, and I paid $24.99 for this one as well, all right? So yeah, guys, those are 7 fragrances, 7 springtime cheapies that you can find in your rack stores or on discounters for a great price. You don't have to spend a lot of money to smell good. You don't. You know, buy what you want to buy, you know, vibe what you want to vibe with, but you don't have to pay $200, $100, $80, $300 to smell good. You don't. And all of these are an example of that. So links will be down below where you can cop these. If you have them, tell me about them. Let's talk about it. What do you like? What do you don't like? I'll be interested to know down in the comments below. Smell Good family, appreciate it as always. And I'll see you guys on the next fragrance video. All right, y'all.